Guys, today is a big video because I'm seeing right now for Bitcoin a pattern I've seen before recently, and this usually leads into big pumps in the Bitcoin markets. So guys, we're going to talk about this. We're also talking about Ethereum. We're finally talking about Cardano as well. We're talking about altcoins in general. So if you want to know how to make a lot of money in altcoins, well, stick around for this video, guys. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Okay, what can we see here for Bitcoin? Well, after the rejection of my orange line here, you can see that we are going down and yeah, we are in general just bleeding down here. But this you're watching right here is actually something that is not uncommon for Bitcoin recently, and we have seen this before and it has been a good sign. Now, if you just look at this, you can say that this is definitely a bit of a bull flag. So you have the pull, something like that. Okay, some people would say on lower time frames, perhaps you draw it from here, but okay, you can draw it from here as well. So what you can see is you have a big pull, you have consolidation. Usually this leads into another breakout. And if we look at the Bitcoin price recently, okay, so we go down here on the 4-hourly time frame, and what can we see? Well, we can see right here, we can see something similar. Okay, we have a consolidation after a massive explosive wave up here. So this is another kind of bull flag, and we did see another breakout to the upside after that. What else? Well, look at this. Same thing here. We have another flag, right? So after that, we did see another big push upwards. So this is something that we have seen, and also, of course, here, this was more like a pennant like this. Nonetheless, breakout to the upside. And then, yeah, you can just see it right here as well. Usually this is what happens. We have a pump, we have a consolidation. And if the consolidation is, tilting downwards, that's just textbook bull flag. And then we usually have another big push upward. So yeah, of course, after a massive explosive push where we're always going to have a bit of a breather here. And so far, so good still. I do believe that we are still on track to break every single line here and get up to the $83,000 level at least. And then, of course, that things are going to start to heat up during the 25th of November. If you don't know why, make sure to watch my previous videos. But this is where things are going to get absolutely crazy. So everything is still looking good for Bitcoin. How's it looking for Ethereum? Well, Ethereum is still in the vicinity of the previous all-time high. Same thing here, a little bit of a flag. So everything is still looking good for Ethereum as well. Now for Cardano, we saw something interesting yesterday. Cardano, after going sideways for an eternity, we finally did see a big push in Cardano. But there's a reason why this line here is blue. So this line is blue because it's a very important level. This is a trend shifting blue line, okay? Meaning that this basically separates the bullish trend from consolidation. So if we break through this blue line, well, then you can expect massive upside for Cardano. But you can see it's not that easy. We got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to count this as well. 6 times we got rejected in this vicinity here. Now we are a bit lower, and let's see if we can make a new try and hopefully break through this for every Cardano holder. But this is the level you need to watch. This was a level you were already aware of. So $2.32, watch that. So a lot of people are asking me, how do you make the most money on altcoins? And well, there's 2 things you can go about this. So you can get into small new altcoins, which has a very low market cap, and you can hope that they are going to do well, because if they do well, you're going to have more growth than getting into any coin in the top 10 or top 20 or whatever, because those have already had those massive gains. It doesn't mean that they cannot have even more. It just means that the upside is limited. It's just the way things works. Given current market conditions, Ethereum is not going to 5, 10x while Bitcoin goes sideways and the entire crypto market goes sideways. Of course, if the entire crypto market goes up, then of course it can 10x. But that would probably then mean that the smaller altcoins would do like 100 or 1000x at the very least. So the thing is, you need to get into smaller altcoins in order to have those explosive gains. And by smaller, I don't mean like price-wise, like it's at $1 or 10 cents or whatever. It doesn't work like that. You have to look at the market cap. So you have to get into altcoins with a small market cap. They're also much more risky, so you have to be careful. Well, one coin I was talking about 2 days ago, I actually talked about this a couple of days before this as well, was Torum. And when I talked about this coin, Torum was about 40 cents. And when I posted this video, I think the coin was at 60 cents. And right now you can see that it is at $1. So in just a couple of days, it has gone up by 100%. So that's cool. Congratulations to everyone who got into Torum. But here's the thing. If you look at the market cap, it's still very slow. So as you can see here, this still has a lot of room left to grow. Whereas if you look at another coin, like, I don't know, let's see if this can load here. So yeah, if you, for instance, look at something like Solana, which a lot of people are, bullish on. I'm also very bullish on Solana, but I understand the upside is limited, because if this were to 10x, it would mean that it would be approaching the market cap of Bitcoin and be above Ethereum. So how likely is that? It could happen, but it's going to take a lot of energy for Solana to actually get above all of these coins and be at $730 billion in market cap. Not impossible. And as I said, if the entire crypto market continues to grow, then it's actually looking likely. But for the market cap in general in crypto to be at the same level it is right now, let's say Bitcoin is still at 66, Ethereum is at $5,000 or whatever, for Solana to get into a 10x kind of range, well, then it has to flip all of these coins and get just below Bitcoin. Whereas with smaller coins, it can happen, and is actually happening every other day that altcoins 10x's, which leads me into CDFI, where you're able to access these smaller coins. But before we talk about that, I want you to join the WiiU Discord channel. It's linked down below because they are making moves here. They have a partnership with the UN. So this is charity, and it's obviously a massive, massive partnership here. So how does this work? Well, the WiiU pieces has dropped. So what is the WiiU pieces? Well, you still have 1 day left to join here if you're interested. All of the resources are going to be down below. But what is this all about? Well, this artist, Kalian, has provided 3 pieces. So these 3 pieces have been split up into a bazillion, 6,075 individual pieces, where refugees have actually been able to paint into. So, okay, they have been making each one of these pieces a separate NFT, and the money is going to the refugees and to the organization. So if you want to take part in this, and there's going to be utility to these NFTs, guys, there are going to be more and more utility as we progress here. So as they say on Twitter, WiiU Pieces possesses a huge collection of attributes that gives you access to the relaunch pre-sales, additional lottery tickets, and even the ability to unveil the guaranteed allocation piece. So all of the details are going to be down in the description, guys, and make sure to join their Discord. So when it comes to getting into coins and projects early, well, WiiU was actually one of the projects we got into early, remember? So with CDFI, I've been getting into a couple of different projects as well. And as you can see here, these projects tends to do pretty well. You can see the list of projects, you can see the list of IGOs, how much excess they have performed after the IDO at the all-time high, and their current price. And you can see that most of these are at least, 5 to 10x, 20x. Some of these, if you hit the jackpot, you're getting into a very good project. Well, then, 326x, which is completely insane. So some of the more recent have been Anologer. Anologer has returned at 13x. So far at the all-time high, it was 42x. So Anologer is a global consortium that maps, monetizes, and distributes Web3 digital assets seamlessly across the metaverse and gaming NFTs. So they're trying to be like the backbone of the metaverse, basically. So what are they doing? Well, they're mapping assets, indexing all the NFTs across all the gaming, metaverses, NFT marketplaces, so that NFT collectors can leverage the insights for an informed decision. You're able to monetize using Anologer, and they also help you with distribution. So this, as I said, currently at a 14x. So you need to get into these early. So this is why I'm telling you, you should get involved with CDFI. Another project that was launched recently was Gaia. So Gaia is a fantasy world and is part of the new generation of gaming being built on the blockchain, which gives players full ownerships of their characters and rewards them for playing in a play-to-earn model by gaming, which has taken the crypto space by storm in 2021, which we all know. Of course, Axie Infinity was the big one. So one of the good things about this is that you're not only able to, battle and use your characters and whatever, you're actually able to build your kingdom. So that's going to be another element into the play to earn features. You've got all the creatures right here and so on and so forth, massive investors. And then we have Scotty Beam, which is being listed today. And of course, I have been making videos on CDFI before, so I guess a lot of you guys already are in Scotty Beam. But this is an NFT token teleport. So they want to bridge NFTs across all of the different blockchains. So they say bring intelligent life forms into the metaverse, enabling cross-chain opportunities and defining standards for the whole NFT industries. So it basically means you can teleport your NFTs across any blockchain, and they got a good map here. So you have Ethereum, you have the Binance Smart Chain, you have Solana here, and then all of these different blockchains that are going to be developed moving forward. So you have it basically just like you can, bridge tokens. They're trying to get you to bring NFTs as well. So it gets locked up in the middle here, basically. So if you have it on Ethereum, you send it here, it gets locked out here, and it spits out the same NFT on the other blockchain here. So that's basically how it works. And when you transfer back, this substitute you got on the Binance Smart Chain, it gets burned, and then you get your other NFT back here, which was the original one. So that is how the bridge works. That's generally how bridges works. So yeah, that's cool. And that they are being listed here today. So of course, it's always better to get into the projects early. Sometimes the project does take a bit of a dive during the listing. It's very rare, but sometimes it does. But then usually it does go up very quickly. So maybe you can get that opportunity. But other than that, just get into CDFI, guys. They are bringing a lot of good opportunities here for these IDOs. All right, guys, that's how you get into projects early. Of course, there are other launch pads as well, not only CDFI, but CDFI, they are right now, focusing a lot on gaming, which is very hot right now. So I think they're going to continue to bring projects that does well price-wise. So yeah, that's just a tip. I am getting into basically every IDO they're doing. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one.